if your close friend married your ex-boyfriend, are you still agreeing to be in the bridal party? Let's talk about it.
Please. I mean, the only reason that you're even paying attention to me is because my hair is combed and I'm wearing heels. Ron! Ron!
Hey guys, I'm Elisa, a DMV and Baltimore area wedding photographer and filmmaker, and this is the 90s edit, where I take some of my favorite characters from 90s television and I imagine or reimagine what their weddings would look like in 2026 or 27. We're talking Freddie and Ron. Now, I think it's a little bit messy that Ron and Kimberly dated for a bit on A Different World, and then Freddie and Ron ended up together. Were they endgame? I honestly don't remember if they ever got married, but if they did, this mood board is inspired by them. You have to let me know in the comments below. I haven't rewatched it in a while, and I think I should. Anyway, okay, Freddie and Ron. So one of the things I will say that in the series, I'm trying to avoid using white as much as possible, but I think it's an inevitable in this mood board for specific reasons. We've seen Freddie evolve into this super socially conscious character, and a lot of her materials are going to be very natural and very organic. Because of that, I think that we're going to ultimately get white or maybe off-white as a part of her palette, just because of the materials that she chooses to incorporate. Let's jump into her palette. Just overall, I think the theme of their wedding is going to be very organic, eclectic, but fun. It's going to come together in a really intentional way, but it's going to feel wacky and wonky when we talk about the different elements that's going to make it what it is. Okay, so their color palette. I think the colors that they're going to use, for no particular reason, is a deep burgundy, green, not like a deep green, but a very natural looking green, gold elements. Honestly, I think this has been on all of my mood boards just because I think it's so classy, and we're going to keep it. I think beige is going to be incorporated, or like an off-white, just because of that texture thing, and white because of whatever textures that they use. So their wedding has a two-part feel for me. I have to talk about both parts because I think we're going to see both parts of Ron and Freddie's personality. When it comes to the ceremony, I think it's going to be very organic and earthy and just natural. I think Freddie is going to be adamant about making sure that they're on some sort of preserve or some sort of land that has been protected, or just very natural, very earthy. I don't think they're going to spend a lot on decor. We're going to see some sort of organic textures kind of swinging in the wind for a very earthy vibe. The chairs are wooden. It's going to feel very earthy, boho-y. That's just how I envision Freddie when it comes to her dress and her look. We're going to see her curls. It's going to be so beautiful. I would go as far to say that Freddie is going to be in charge of the ceremony, and Ron, because I think he's a nightclub owner, he's going to be in charge of the reception. Invites are going to be organic. We'll see boho, just grassy and just very natural, with not a lot of energy put into spending money on the decor and all that. When it comes to the ceremony, I think whether they stay in state or they travel somewhere, Ron is going to find a warehouse, an abandoned warehouse, and we're going to see that funky, like, party time energy elevated a little bit by Freddie's style, but we're going to see that come together in really cool ways. So when it comes to, like, he's going to put rugs in there with really dramatic, intricate designs on it. I think that when it comes to the ceremony, I don't think Ron is the type to fall into the background. Even his suit is going to be loud and scream, "Hey, I'm here. You're not going to forget about me." Like, he's going to bring a lot of character to this energy, and we're going to see that fusion in their reception. I think we're going to see, like, the fun bottle popping moments. I do think that Freddie is going to have an outfit change. I think we're going to see her boho-y and carefree and fun in the ceremony, but she's going to be sleek and sexy and clean girlish in the reception. We saw her, like, dramatically straighten her hair and all that. I think we're going to see her flip that way. I think normally we see it the other way, where people are really pulled back in the ceremony and then they let it go in the reception. But I don't know. I feel like they're going to do a flip of that for Freddie just because of her personality. I think they are going to, like, in my dream world, they're going to rent a block or like a little area with like a record store or a really fun vintage store where they can go with their loved ones at the end of the night and take some really cool pictures. But it's going to feel rock starish. That's the best word I can say. It's going to be boho rock starish. That's the energy of their wedding. But the ultimate question is Kim going to be in the bridal party? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Check out the mood board. What other couples should I do? I know there are some ones that you guys are waiting for. I'm not there yet, but I promise I'll get there. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.